G'day guys, I'm Will Johnston, and what an exciting 6 days it has been at AIMS Games 2016. It is the very final day, and over this competition there have been 9,300 Year 7 and 8s from 275 different schools, 21 different sports and codes that they have participated in, and we have seen some amazing sportsmanship. Today, it's all about finals. We've got a lot of champions to crown here in the beautiful Bay of Plenty, so let's go check them out.
A week of frenzied table tennis action drew to a close on Friday. 24 schools were represented at Memorial Hall with 123 children battling it out to be champions in a number of categories. And no player had a better pedigree than Wairua Intermediate's Nathan Zhu, the Oceania champion and one of the top-ranked table tennis juniors in the world. Zhu showed his class by beating Gavin Ding of Takapuna Normal Intermediate School in the final by 3-0. The 11-year-old also led Wairua Intermediate to the team's title as they triumphed over near neighbours Takapuna in the gold medal match. In the girls' teams final, Somerville Intermediate beat Pongakawa School, while the girls' individual title went to Grace Chin from Auckland's Pinehurst School. A big crowd gathered at Waipuna Park for the Rugby Sevens finals, and squaring off in the boys' final were Tauranga Intermediate and Te Puke Intermediate. And it was Te Puke who opened the scoring with some Fijian flair displayed down the far touchline. Soon after, Te Puke's other Fijian Academy player followed suit, scoring down the left-hand wing to put Te Puke ahead by 10 points. And before the halftime break, Te Puke Intermediate attacked through the middle, and some great composure and contact, including a clever pop pass, laid on a third try to have Te Puke leading 17-0 at the break. In the second half, Tauranga Intermediate looked to launch a comeback and dotted down for a converted try, but it was too little, too late, as Te Puke took out the AIMS Games Sevens title 17-7, thanks to their inspirational Fijian Academy stars.
When they came out here, they wanted to play with them, so a lot of boys that weren't overly driven have thought, well, I want to be part of that. So, it's kind of, they've just driven the group together. They've been fantastic. They've been very easy to coach, really. They're a talented bunch of boys.
In the girls' final, four-time champions Royal Oak Intermediate opened the scoring against Gisborne's Ilminster Intermediate after crashing across through plenty of traffic. Ilminster struck back immediately thanks to a fantastic 60-metre solo effort, with the conversion giving the Gisborne school a 2-point lead. The second half saw Royal Oak back on attack, and a cheeky dummy bought just enough space down the right wing for the Aucklanders to snatch the win. Royal Oak Intermediate winning their 5th AIMS Games Sevens gold in 7 years. Two big basketball finals took place at ASB Bay Park Arena on Friday, with Koromatua School taking the girls' title with a 45-36 win over Takapuna Normal Intermediate. The boys' finals saw an action-packed encounter between North Shore's Rosmini College and Tauranga Intermediate, with Rosmini holding a 7-point lead early in the last quarter. But locals Tauranga Intermediate mounted a fight back and managed to lock the scores up at 49 all at full time. Nearing the final moments of a 2-minute period of extra time, scores were once again deadlocked at 51 apiece. Then up stepped local lad Lachlan Clement to nail a clutch three-pointer to steal the title from Rosmini and give Tauranga Intermediate its first ever AIMS Games basketball title.
At the boys' basketball final, I think you'll find that locals have won at Tauranga Intermediate. Who's excited about that? Yeah! That is so cool. All right, so how hard was that game, man?
Oh, that was quite hard. We were down at half time, but we just came back and
Sweet.
It's good.
What did coach say to you guys at like half time to try and bring you guys back, man? What did he say?
Just keep going and don't give up.
Right near the end there, some absolute legend sunk a 3. And I think it was this fella down here. Big round of applause! So, how did that feel when that ball was out of your hands and sailing towards that hoop, bro? How was that?
Oh, I was scared at the start and then it just went in.
And how did you feel?
I felt amazed, yeah.
Very amazing, eh? Everyone congratulated you. That was so cool, like. So look, Tauranga Intermediate, our boys basketball champion. I think we should get a celebratory dab. We're ready on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. So, what school are you from?
Chisnellwood.
Okay, whereabouts is that?
In Christchurch. Highlands Intermediate. Northcross.
And what sport did you play?
We play netball. Football.
And what sport have you played?
BMX.
And what sport have you played?
Hockey. Football.
Okay, cool. And what's the best thing about the Ames Games for you guys so far?
Staying in the camps.
Cool. All right, so not the sport, that's fine. You?
The competitiveness.
The banter.
The banter even.
Meeting new people.
Sweet.
Just the first time being here. Just having fun playing my favourite sport.
So what's the best part for you, man?
Everything.
Everything, you love the whole thing?
Getting injured and stuff.
Yeah, not a usual highlight, but we'll take it. You've both got souvenirs, but they're kind of different. One of you's got a medal. Tell me about that.
So every team has a top player, and so I got it for my team.
Not quite a medal, something a little bit different, but something definitely memorable. You've got a cast, right?
Yes.
What happened?
I went up for the ball and I landed really awkwardly on my foot, and so I was out for 3 days.
Is it like people stealing your crutches and like having a go on them?
Yes, and then I can't stand up and I'm just stuck.
So a bunch of lads over here who went to the disco, which is a very, very important event at the Ames Games. So hit me with the best bit about the disco.
Oh, the girls.
The girls, what was the best part about the disco for you guys?
Meeting new people.
Okay, cool. What do you mean by that?
Making new friends.
Oh yeah, what do you mean by that?
The music.
The music? What about dancing? Dancing was alright?
was a dance battle.
There was a dance battle. What?
Boys and girls.
Who won? Boys, girls? What?
Girls.
The girls, okay. If you let them win, they'll like you more. That's the way it goes. Yeah, well played, guys. Well played.
Day by day, hour by hour, step by step, glass by glass, drop by drop, we all get closer to our greatness. Anchor, go strong.
The final day of Ames Games 2016 saw 3 hockey gold medals awarded, with Whakatane Intermediate winning the boys 11-a-side competition and Tauranga Intermediate claiming the girls' title. The mixed 6-a-side competition was contested by 38 teams, a double in entries from last year. And going head-to-head in the final were Berkeley Normal Middle School from Hamilton and Whangarei Intermediate, where the Whangarei side struck early with a well-taken goal. Whangarei Intermediate were hot on attack shortly after, but great goal line defence from Berkeley saw them clear the line to keep the margin to just 1. Although almost immediately afterwards, Whangarei got the second goal they'd been pushing for. In the second half, Berkeley Normal mounted a comeback, but Whangarei Intermediate survived the goal-mouth scramble. And shortly after that, the Northland team knocked in their third goal to secure the 2016 Ames Games 6-a-side hockey title.
So how does it feel to be champions in Ames Games?
Oh, it feels pretty cool because I didn't get to come to Ames Games last year because our school didn't have enough players to make up the second team. So this year we were really stoked to be allowed to let our team come in and join. We played really well as a team, started to get to know each other, so that was pretty cool.
Awesome, man. And look, one of these, it must hurt, right? Has anyone got hit by one of these? This fella here, right? Okay, how did that feel, man?
Extremely painful. It was so painful I couldn't even cry, yeah.
Oh, well, look, it's all worth it now because you guys are Ames Games champions. Congratulations, 2016 champions of 6-a-side mixed hockey. All right, guys, let's do a little celebration.
West on 3! 1, 2, 3, West! And one blue.
I got something out of it, all right?
No sport is more keenly contested at the Ames Games than the netball, with 110 teams ultimately whittled down to just 2 for the championship final, Berkeley Normal Middle School and Hutt Intermediate. And Hamilton's Berkeley raced out to an 8-goal lead early in the final, but by three-quarter time, Hutt Intermediate had clawed their way back to just 1 goal down. And in the final moments of the match, Hutt Intermediate then locked up the match with 19 goals apiece. But Berkeley worked the ball into the shooting circle, and with a few seconds remaining, they scored a dramatic winning goal. Hamilton's Berkeley Normal School, the 2016 Ames Games netball champions.
So that was a pretty tough match, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What was the hardest part about that match?
Just
Keeping
keep
going.
it, yeah.
Yes.
Not giving up.
Not giving up. That's awesome. Okay. And look, this game means something extra special for you guys. Can you tell me about what happened this week?
Okay, so earlier on this week, one of our very good friends and teammates, Mum, passed away from cancer, and we went into this competition and we gave everything we could for her. And this game, we just fought for her and we kept going and we kept strong for tomorrow. So yeah.
And I think
thoughts go out to her and her family.
I think everybody around the country wants to say thank you to you guys for actually showing that you can pull together as a team and pull off something like this. We think it's absolutely fantastic. We are so proud of you here at the Ames Games. And just before we go, is there anything else you guys would like to say?
Attack!
Go for it!
Are we ready? Ready? Yes, we are ready. Ready? 22, 25, Barclay, hee-haw, tick, tick, boom.
The week-long water polo tournament came to a conclusion at Baywave Aquatic Pool, where the girls' final saw locals Aquinas College take on Auckland's Diocesan School. And with the game all locked up at three-quarter time, Aquinas took the all-important lead. But Dio struck back immediately to once again have the final deadlocked. And with just 2 seconds left in the final, Dio fired in a fantastic long-range goal to claim gold in the Ames Games girls water polo.
So who's excited about being water polo girls champion? Yeah, I think you are. Okay, so what was the toughest part about that match for you?
I would say the swimming.
Yeah, the swimming is pretty tough, eh? And the fact that you have to pretty much stay above water the entire time. It was pretty tough, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And your opposition put up a pretty good fight, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did
Awesome.
really well.
So you're extra relieved. Like, one of the best parts about it is that if you win, you get to do what at the end to your coach?
Push her in the pool.
I believe you scored the winning goal. How did that feel?
Just really, really good.
Yeah, you just sort of threw it and shut your eyes and hope, right? Yeah, totally. Anything else you guys want to say?
1, 2, 3, 2!
The mixed grade water polo final was won by St Kentigern Boys School, who beat Mount Maunganui Intermediate by 7 goals to 4. A big crowd gathered at Bay Oval for the Ames Games football finals, and in the boys' competition, it was Sacred Heart College taking on fellow Auckland school North Cross Intermediate. North Cross applied plenty of early pressure, and a dangerous through ball was capitalised on as North Cross opened the scoring. The Blue and Whites continued to attack, and having stolen possession from Sacred, they went 2-0 up with a smartly taken goal. In the second half, North Cross rounded out a dominant display, with a goal straight from the training ground as they overpowered Sacred Heart in their Battle of the Bridge. North Cross Intermediate winning the Ames Games boys football final 3-0 to spark big celebrations at Bay Oval.
So we're at the final of the girls' football. It's between Raroa and Auckland Normal. It's a penalty shootout. Let's see how this goes.
Auckland Normal missed their first 2 attempts, with Raroa Normal Intermediate going 3 penalties up. Then Auckland Normal kept the shootout alive as they rattled in successive spot kicks. But the advantage was with Raroa, who slotted their final penalty to win the shootout 4-3 and take out the Ames Games girls football final for 2016.
So I am here with the Ames Games 2016 champions in football, the girls team from Raroa Intermediate. Who's excited about this? You're especially emotional, aren't you? You're ridiculously happy.
Yeah.
So this means a lot to you, yeah?
Definitely.
Cool. What was the toughest bit about all of this for you guys?
Probably the pressure that Auckland put on us.
Cool.
They were really, really amazing.
So you guys have done some penalty shootouts before, right?
No.
So this is like the first time you've done a penalty shootout. And what was the feeling like as soon as you realised that you guys were champions?
I don't know, crazy.
Crazy. Okay, and one more question, guys. Who are you?
Hey, hey, who are we? We're the Raroa football team! Who are we? Red and green, red and green! Ha!
That wraps us up for the 13th Ames Games here in the Bay of Plenty. It has been an absolutely massive week with athletes participating from the Catlins all the way up to the Cook Islands. Some of these athletes have made friends for life. All of them have had a great time, as has everybody else. We just cannot wait to come back and do it all again next year. But for now...